A single transcription error sent a wrongful conviction case back to appeals court. One misheard word in a police interview transcript changed the legal meaning of a suspect's statement. These are not hypotheticals. They are documented outcomes in jurisdictions across the United States, and they share a common root cause: transcription that was never held to a rigorous accuracy standard. So what does a legitimate accuracy guarantee actually require? Not a confidence score from an algorithm, not a percentage pulled from an automated output log. A real accuracy guarantee in professional transcription requires human eyes, structured review processes, and institutional accountability. It means someone is responsible when an error affects a legal ruling, a medical record, or a law enforcement investigation. That kind of accountability does not happen by default. It has to be built into every stage of the workflow. This is exactly the problem that Ditto Transcripts was built to address. And it is why their 99% accuracy guarantee is not a marketing claim. It is a service commitment enforced through process. Now, who actually needs this level of assurance? Think about the procurement director at a county district attorney's office who is evaluating vendors for court transcript services. Or the compliance officer at a regional hospital system responsible for selecting a HIPAA-compliant transcription provider for physician dictation and patient records. Consider the research administrator at a university managing qualitative interview data for a federally funded study, where transcript accuracy directly affects research validity. Or the operations manager at a law enforcement agency processing body camera footage and interrogation recordings, where chain of custody documentation demands verifiable transcript integrity. These are not buyers who can afford to gamble on automated transcription and hope the error rate is acceptable. For them, an error is not an inconvenience. It is a liability. Let's walk through what actually triggers the need for guaranteed accuracy in professional transcription. First, legal proceedings. Depositions, hearings, witness interviews, and court recordings all require verbatim transcripts that can withstand scrutiny. Legal transcript standards in the United States require strict adherence to spoken content, including false starts, pauses, and overlapping speech. A word wrong in a deposition can alter the evidentiary record. Second, law enforcement documentation. Police interviews, 911 call recordings, and internal affairs investigations produce audio that must be transcribed with forensic precision. These transcripts are often introduced as evidence. CJIS compliance is not optional in this environment. It is a federal requirement. Third, medical transcription. Clinical notes, surgical reports, and patient assessments dictated by physicians enter the permanent medical record. A dosage misheard, a diagnosis misspelled, or a procedure incorrectly transcribed creates downstream risk for patient safety and provider liability. HIPAA compliance governs how this data is handled from recording through storage. Fourth, academic and qualitative research. Interview transcripts used in peer-reviewed research must faithfully represent participant language. Errors introduce bias into analysis. Funding bodies and IRBs hold institutions accountable for data integrity, and transcription is part of that chain. Here is how Ditto Transcripts actually delivers on the 99% accuracy guarantee. The process starts with assignment to experienced human transcriptionists, not voice recognition software with a confidence score attached. Ditto Transcripts uses a multi-step human review model, meaning each transcript moves through distinct proofreading layers before it is returned to the client. A transcriptionist produces the draft. A separate reviewer checks it against the audio. The transcript does not leave the workflow until it meets the accuracy threshold. Every member of the Ditto Transcripts staff passes a fingerprint-based criminal background check. In environments like law enforcement and federal agencies, that is not a differentiator. It is a baseline requirement. Ditto Transcripts meets it for every person who touches client audio. Ditto Transcripts operates as a fully US-based service and maintains both CJIS compliance for law enforcement clients and HIPAA compliance for healthcare clients. These are not certifications collected for marketing purposes. They define who can legally handle certain categories of sensitive audio, and they determine which vendors can be considered in the first place during a procurement review. The 99% accuracy guarantee from Ditto Transcripts applies across all sectors: legal, law enforcement, medical, academic, and general business. That cross-sector consistency matters because it reflects a quality system, not a sector-specific workaround. What does this mean practically for the buyer? It means the compliance officer can sign off on a vendor that has documented, auditable quality controls. It means the legal team is not reviewing transcripts for errors before submitting them as exhibits. It means the law enforcement agency is not fielding complaints about chain of custody issues in transcript documentation. It means the researcher's data set holds up under peer review. Ditto Transcripts removes the uncertainty that makes outsourced transcription feel like a calculated risk and replaces it with a defined standard. The 99% accuracy guarantee is the mechanism. The multi-step human review is how it holds. If your organization processes sensitive audio in any of these sectors, Ditto Transcripts is where accuracy guarantees are backed by process, compliance, and real accountability. Learn more at www.dittotranscripts.com.